Hi, today we are going to do a front pocket applique in the hoop purse. This will be two hoopings, first for the pocket and the second hooping will be for the bag itself. Okay, I have my no-show poly mesh as always, stabilizer hoop, and I'll send it over to the machine for the placement. Okay, it's did my placement stitch. I'm going to take my pocket fabric and place it over there and then tack it down. Okay, it's tacked down my pocket fabric, and it's also did a placement stitch for the applique I'm going to be doing on it. I realize it's hard to see, but trust me, it's there. Now I'll cover it with my fabric and tack it down. Okay, it's did my tack down. Now I'm going to go ahead and go around my paw print here and trim it. Okay, I have that all trimmed out. Now I'll go do the placement stitches for the paw pads. Okay, it's did the placement stitch, and I don't recall where I got this I Love My Dog vinyl from, but this vinyl is Honeydew from My Punk Broidery, and this is the Radish Snake Skin, and that's what I'm going to put for the paws. And this too is from My Punk Broidery. Okay, it's tacked down my pads. Now I'm going to trim them. Okay, I have my paw print and pad all trimmed out. Now I'm going to cover my design with the inside of my pocket lining. Okay, I'm just going to put it face down, and it's going to stitch a line right across the top here. Okay, see, it's tacked or it's stitched a line there, so now that's attached. So I'm going to take it out of the hoop, and I'm going to trim it a little bit. Let me see. Trim it. I'm going to keep this for my tabs, for my strap. So now what you're going to do is take this and fold it inside. Now, depending on if you're using fabric or vinyl, how it will lay. I'm using vinyl, and I will, because that's how I do it, I will put a stitch on my sewing machine right across the top so it's nice and flat. If it was just fabric, I'd press it and maybe use some peel and stick in it, which I could do right now if I wanted. I could just put peel and stick and fold it over. Let's see how that does it. Okay, I've put some peel and stick fabric fuse there, and now I'm going to see if I can fold this over and make it work like it would if I was stitching it. There you go, look at that. Okay, so as I said, you can use peel and stick fabric fuse, or you can just put a single stitch across the top. Okay, now I will make the bag portion. Okay, I'm going to do the base of the bag now. I have my no-show poly mesh hooped, and I am going to do a placement stitch. Okay, it stitched my placement stitch. Now I'm going to take my zipper and center it evenly between or over the lines and tape it down. Do the same here. Try to. Okay, now I'll go tack it down. Okay, it's tacked down my zipper, and it's also did a placement stitch for batting. I'm using fabric, so I am going to take advantage of the batting placement stitch. I cover it with my batting and tack it down. Okay, it's tacked down my batting. Now I'm going to go around and trim it as close to the edge as I can, as close to the stitch as I can. Okay, that's all trimmed. It's going to do a placement stitch here for the front fabric and for the back lining. Okay, I'm going to go do the placement stitch. Okay, it's did my placement stitch for my lining and my front fabric. I am going to turn my hoop over, and I am going to take my lining face down and tape it just below the zipper line, right about there. Okay. Tape it here. Tape it there. Okay, and then I'm going to turn my hoop over, and I'm going to take my front fabric. Well, first I'm going to tape this up like I always do. Oh, this one isn't going to tape the same, is it? So I'm going to have to tape this one under my multi-needle hoop thing. Whoops. All right. Well, we'll just tape that out of the way so it doesn't get stuck, caught underneath the... All right, so here's my front fabric now. It is going to go face down just below the zipper here. Okay, face down. And you're going to tape that down as well. And you're going to take it over the machine and stitch the tack down. Okay, stitch the tack down. I'm going to remove this tape and this tape. And I'm going to pull my front fabric down and tape it down here. Okay, I'm going to turn it. I'm going to remove the tape from this because there's no design on the front of this bag because it's going to be covered with a pocket. The lining can be pulled down as well. So I'm going to pull the lining down, remove all this tape. And pull the lining down nice and taut, the same. Tape it and then go stitch the tack down. Okay? Okay, it's stitched this all down. I am going to open my zipper. And I am going to, let's see, can that, yeah, I'm going to tape that right there. Okay, I'm going to tape my tabs. It did the placement stitches. You can't see because it's in black for my strap tabs. So I'm going to tape that in place right here. And tape it down there. And I'll take the other one and do the same. Okay, it goes right about there. That's my tape it down there. Okay, now I'll go do the tack down for the purse tabs or the strap tabs. Okay, it's tacked the purse tabs down. My zipper is open. So now we are going to take our pocket, our front pocket, and you can put it pretty much anywhere you want. You can have a low pocket, a high pocket. I want a taller pocket. So just make sure your lines are about lined up. So that's going to go like that. And I am going to tape it so my pocket doesn't slide anywhere. Make sure it's even. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my back fabric, or my back fabric. I'm going to take it face down and cover the whole purse. Make sure you're covering the bottom. You know, I know I am. Okay, put it all down like that, and you're going to stitch it. If you're using fabric, once again, you may opt for batting to put batting on the back of your bag, so when you turn it all, and that would go on top here. So when you turn it right side out, this would be on the inside. Okay, now I'm going to go stitch all this together. Okay, it's tacked all that down. Now before I put the other lining on, I'm going to trim this with sharper scissors. So I'm going to go around, just trim the batting. If you used it all as close to the stitch as you can. Just go around, trim the whole thing all the way around. Okay. Okay, I have my batting all trimmed. I'm going to turn my bag over. And first off, I am going to trim my zipper. I'm going to remove the batting, but where my zipper is. Okay. Now I'm going to take my lining and I'm going to tape it over all of this. Just tape it down. I know I have way too much lining there, but it was the end of the bit. Just going to tape it down, then I'll send it over the machine, do the final stitch. Okay. Okay, it's tacked everything down. Now it's complete. So I'm just going to go around. I'm going to remove any tape and take it out of the hoop. Okay, I have it out of the hoop, and now I'm going to trim. First off, I'm going to pull my lining out of the way. And I'm going to trim the bottom. Okay. I won't say it, but you know I'm thinking it. I need new scissors. Alright, now I'll go around and I'll trim all the edges, just about, a 1/4 inch or so around. Okay? Okay, I have it all trimmed all the way around. Okay, now I'm going to turn it right side out from in between the linings, okay? Carefully poke out my corners, use my thumbs, and try to turn it in right side out without ripping my lining. Okay? It's hard to do when I have it way out here because I usually use the edge of the table. I'm trying to keep it under the camera. I'm not trying to hurry, but I am, so it doesn't take so long on the dang video. You know what I mean, Vern? There we go. Oh, come on already. There we go. All right. Okay. So there we go. We have it right side out. Now I'll get my tool and poke out all my corners. some reason my both of my machines, I just got new bobbin thread, but both my machines seem to have issues with the bobbin, so I hope it isn't this. It's not a new brand of thread. It's the same brand I always got, but you never know, you know, new suppliers and all that stuff that they do. All right, I got my corners all pushed out. Now I need to close my lining, tuck it inside, and either use tape or glue. Today's choice of medicine will be glue. Be right back. Okay, that's dried long enough. Now I'm going to turn it right side out. Let me open my zipper all the way here. If you recall, I taped my zipper. Open it the rest of the way so it's out of the way. So let's tape out of the way. Make sure when you turn it right side out, you turn it between the back and the applique portion of the bag. Okay, so I'm going to turn it inside out like this. And this is a 9x7, like a messenger bag. This isn't the horizontal one, it's the vertical bag. I don't think I have the vertical bag posted, but it's the exact same stitch sequence. Okay, so there we go. We have poke our corners out. Get my tool in there. Mine's kind of thick because I put batting, remember? Take that piece of tape off. Pull up my corners where my purse strap will be. I didn't have a brown zipper either, but it's fine because I only have a dark brown strap. I could use beige, I guess, but well, I don't know. Use beige, that kind of matches that, or brown. Let's just see. Okay, I didn't put D-rings on this, mostly because I forgot. So I will use split rings. I'll put split rings on these right here, and then I'll attach my strap, and then I'll put a snap right there. This is what the back looks like.